Alexander Ovechkin is at 598 goals. We'll have a look at Ovi's night when we come back on Hockey Night. Welcome back to the Yard, the Naval Academy in Annapolis, and the lights have gone out. You may have noticed that just as we went to a commercial break and the teams changed ends, a whole grid of lights on both sides went out, and we've seen nothing of them coming back on. There's Colin Campbell. He's in charge of trying to figure out what's going on here, and Gary Bettman's on the phone wondering what has happened and how can we get this fixed, because everything had gone perfectly until just now.
Yeah, you think of all the challenges that they had yesterday and the day before with the high winds and the bad rain, and to come through that and just the 10-minute mark, the whistle goes, the change sides, and bang, just like that.
And no sign of them coming back on yet.
Jim, takes me back to 1988, the Stanley Cup Finals in Boston Garden. Lights went out there, and lots of puzzled looks by players and coaches alike. And if you're the Capitals, a 5-2 lead, you got 10 to go. You're just trying to get this thing to the finish line.
They managed it perfectly. They've given up 3 shots in 10 minutes, keeping the Leafs to the outside. Oftentimes in these stadiums, the lights, once they come back on, have to take a while, and we're told that that is the case here. It takes a while for them to get up to full power. So we might be 5 or 10 minutes at least if the lights come back on here before they're at full power.
Yeah, you take it for granted in all the new NHL buildings. They're just instantaneous when they off and on, and it's a beautiful picturesque night. You got a full moon in the background, but this is a real difficult thing to handle for these two teams. 1,000 lights enough to get these guys back playing again?
Now, as long as this doesn't take too awfully long, people will remember
enjoy themselves,
the moment that the lights went out and the phones came on. But on the ice, there's not a chance that you could play the game right now. Players can't see the puck, and in particular, the goaltenders would be messed up in a big way. You notice that around the rink here, it is designed, the platform around the rink is designed as an aircraft carrier.
Well, lots of incredible historical storytelling in this building. At the far end, all the plaques that are on the walls are just tell the incredible history of the Naval Academy and the Marines.
The stadium was built in the 50s. The Naval Academy started out as just a few acres with just a few students. In 1845, it became the Naval Academy in 1850, and now it has 300 acres and 4,000 students. Alex Ovechkin's night has been a pretty good one. His line has been the most effective. But their second line is Kuznetsov, who doesn't shoot the puck very much, and TJ Oshie hasn't been able to get many on the net, so they've really relied on Ovechkin on his own. The lights are still out. The big ones, the little ones are shining bright. We'll be back to the Naval Academy in Annapolis on Hockey Night in just a moment.